Good day, Philippines, and good day, world. I'm Christian Aquino, your news anchor, and welcome to Science Impossible. On November 4th of 2017, the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR, has imposed a shellfish ban in 6 provinces: Inner Malispaya Sound, Taytay and Puerto Princesa Basin, Palawan, Irong-Irong in Eastern Samar, and Calingara in Leyte, and Bandaon in Masbate. It is said that red tide alerts are up in the said provinces and shellfishes, provided they are not suitable for human consumption. Today, we invited a special guest, Dr. Jose Romeo Prudencio, to talk about all the essential facts about red tides. Good day, Dr. Prudencio. Will you please tell us what a red tide exactly is?
Well, certainly, Christian. Basically, a red tide is a form is when there are many amounts of algae in a certain area in the water that causes the water to get discolored, hence the name red tide.
Oh, I might ask now, Dr. Prudencio, what causes red tide?
Well, major factors that contribute to the red tide occurrences are low salinity, warm surface temperatures in the ocean, high nutrient content, calm seas, and rain afterwards sunny days during the summer months. The red tide can be distributed long distances by currents, storms, rains, and ships.
Red tides are quite interesting, but where are red tides usually found?
Well, obviously, they're found in the oceans and shores, of course. Anyway, red tide is a global phenomenon where, however, in the 1980s, there has been a widespread in this red tide occurrence. This is mainly due to the high nutrient content that has been dropped off due to farming and industrial runoff, fertilizers for farming, and waste from factories for the industrial runoff.
What makes red tides so important that we should be careful about?
When we say red tide, it usually means that the algae grows out of control. And doing this, the algae depletes the oxygen and the seawaters and releases harmful toxins that can cause illnesses to humans and fish. For our case, the fish die and also the shellfish get poisoned.
What should be on the lookout for?
Well, ingestion of shellfish from areas that have high concentration of red tides could lead to paralytic shellfish poisoning, otherwise known as PSP, where when a person eats a shellfish containing high amounts of PSP toxins, poisoning occurs by disruption of nerve function and paralysis. In extreme cases, death by nerve paralysis, respiratory paralysis, meaning that you could stop breathing. There have been 120 cases of it, and 2,000 cases of PSP in general here in the Philippines from studies conducted from 1983 to 2002.
Well, can we still eat seafood then?
In the present case of red tides here in the Philippines, squid, fish, shrimp, and crab are all safe to eat as long as they are fresh. You wash them thoroughly, and you remove their insides before cooking.
Wait, was that picture really necessary?
Yes, it was. We must remember that no matter how delicious the seafood looks, we must be careful and also watch out for any red tide moves.
I completely agree with you. Better safe than sorry. So, for our last question, what are the things that are done about red tides?
Well, technological advancements such as satellite imagery have allowed the scientists to better track and monitor the harmful algal blooms, wherein wherein we can track their exact location and inform others in the areas to not eat the seafood that have high red tide content, as well as prevent them from swimming in red tide infested waters. We still haven't found a way to stop these red tides from happening, but my best judgment would be to lessen or even remove the pollution from the areas to lessen the causes of the red tides and remove the red tides, especially the harmful ones.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Potencia. This is Christian Aquino, and you are watching Science Impossible.